Okay. welcome, welcome. Everyone staying cool enough? How about this weather? Absolutely, and we're indoors, get that, right? Well, I'm Jeff Howlett, your MC today, and we're here at the Pickle House in Richland Township, and we are here for quite the treat. How many of you have watched a pro match before? Not everybody. We even have some youngsters as well, right? You are in for such a treat today, and so are a lot of people that aren't here today, actually. We're live streaming this starting at 2:15 today. We're live streaming this across the airwaves. It'll be live on YouTube. But we are pleased to introduce to you from Indianapolis, one of the pro teams, the Kawamoto sisters, Jackie and Jade. If you don't know who is which, one of them's left-handed, and that's Jade. So, all right. We are also have a couple local talent here that have just rocked the world in pickleball, and I have a pleasure to introduce to you Andrea Koop and her sister Maggie Remynse. Ciao. Also introducing from Portage, Kalamazoo, our referee, Fawaz. Yes, let's have Andrea talk for a moment.
Hey everybody, I just want to say thank you for coming out. We really appreciate everyone supporting this event. This is Maggie and I's hometown. We grew up here, and we're hoping that in 2024 they get pickleball courts here, because it's a great game that we all love, and they need some outdoor courts here, because these three in here, while great, aren't going to cut it.
As most of you know, you've been here because you've donated for your seats. You've obviously seen the pictures of the facility at the local. It's like 3 minutes from here, or 3 miles from here. They've been wanting pickleball, and that it's a great park, has a lot of different facility amenities, excuse me, but pickleball isn't one of them, and it needs to be. So I know Mary, your mom, is excited about this and really impressed with what's happening here today. I want to thank Jim Carl for putting a lot of this together and putting all the hard work in, and this is a great time. I think we're going to have a fun time today, and I guess that's it. Anything else, Scott? Let's turn it over to Leah, who's going to be doing our announcing through the live stream, and we welcome that pro as well. We have some history together, and she's a great pro player as well. You'll probably get a chance to see her out on the court in between games or after the 2 out of 3 match gets done. So we're playing 2 out of 3 today. 2-11, win by 2. Only 1 timeout for these ladies. Making it tough on them, but they love to hear cheering. I think we're going to in for some long points. It should be exciting. Enjoy.
Okay. All right. Are we starting? Okay. All right. So welcome to Richland, Michigan, everybody. So today we're going to see the sister matchup of the Kawamotos versus Andrea Koop and her sister, Maggie Remynse. So I asked them before, and we found out that the Kawamotos have a lot more history together, I would say. They've been playing together for the last 2 years consistently, and this year they're changing it up. Jackie is playing with Jessie, and I believe Jade is playing with Lacey Schneeman. So they have a lot more history on their part together, whereas Maggie and Andrea have not played together since 2020. All right. Ooh, good counter. Okay, so we're going to see a little more firepower, I would say, on the side of, we're just going to call them Team Remynse, as we see on the screen. Whereas the Kawamotos, they have extremely heavy hands, but they are not much for speeding up themselves. Oh, went a little bit before the score. All right, so 0-0-2. And there we saw it. They are going to look to be speeding up, and you're going to have to get through the wall of hands of the Kawamotos, though, in their defense. I would say this year the Kawamotos have really been looking to speed up more and kind of take initiative. But I do tend to think when they play together, they play a little more defensive. And no one's scoring yet. There we go. First point scored. All right, let's see if they're stacking or nope. They're going to play straight up on this side. All right, so we got 1-0-2. It's a heavy ball by Jade. Might have saved an out ball. Tricky. I think Jackie saved an out ball right there, but there you have it. The Kawamotos are very tricky. They have heavy hands and they have great ball movement. I'll square it up. Great point.
1-1-2. Point.
A little bit of net love. But that's our first really quick point. And since we're playing indoors, I think we're going to see a lot of drive from the ladies today as they drop. Ooh, what a point, though. All right, Kawamoto's scooting ahead a little bit.
Side out.
And
1-3-1.
all right, we're gonna have Andrea and Maggie play a stack, which I was expecting them to do.
Point.
And the reason why I say that is I think Maggie has one of the best forehandings in the women's game. And to the contrary, I think Andrea has a great two-handed backhand roll that just might be second to, ooh, look at this, to Annalie Waters. Nice.
Point.
There we go, drive and crash.
3-3-1. Point. 4-3-1.
All right.
Point.
So Andrea is looking to establish the initiative and bring the heat, which is working well right now,
5,
especially
3, 1.
indoors in these conditions. And another drive. Yep. Nice spin.
Second serve.
So this is where the stack that the Kawamotos have to do because of their lefty-righty formation can get a little bit difficult because Andrea so far has taken advantage and they've gotten a few quick points just off of them switching
5, 3, 2.
on the return. Let's see if they do it again.
Better shot.
Wow. Andrea had completely given up there.
6, 3, 2.
Wow. Oh, and right back at you. These are some good points, though.
3, 6, 1.
And yeah, that counter sailed wide.
4, 6, 1.
So a point for the Kawamotos here. It's a good drop. It's a good dink.
Second serve.
I'm noticing that usually the
6-2.
first aggressor is taking advantage from the first strike. Interesting. That's a smart shot. It's probably the only way the ball's not coming back against the Kawamotos. Going towards the angle.
Work smarter, not harder.
6. 6, 4, 1. Second serve. 6, 4, 2.
That might have been sailing long.
Side out.
Such good touch to actually be able to hit that and they not touch it.
4, 6, 1.
It's a big hold. See if they can do any damage now. Ooh, nice lob. It's another smart shot. It's really the only way to put the ball away nowadays since the defense has gotten so good.
4, 6, 2.
Great setup.
Point.
Jade reached in and Jackie was ready for the finish.
Side out.
So if I'm Jackie and Jade, that seems to be the spot where they're struggling a little bit. Like I said before, Maggie has a great forehand dink, probably one of the best on the women's tour, and Jade's short hops her backhand. So against a heavy roll, she can often lose that battle. So I would look to redirect it in the middle or back to Andrea. Or that. That's a good thing too.
Second serve. Six, 5-2.
Ooh, she was sitting on it, but that's the tough part about the left side.
Point.
Is she had to guard both spots, and Maggie pulled it back to the forehand.
7-5-2.
What a good dink.
Side out.
And they stayed on that point.
5-7-1. Second serve. 5-7-2.
Wow, what a point. Such great ball movement. It's hard to tell on screen, but if you're here, you can see just how much spin they're getting.
6-7-2. You have 6. Yeah. Yeah, you're in the right place. I'll recall the score. It's
They came in at 5, so it's Jade's serve to Andrea. 6-7-2.
yeah, you guys are good. Yep.
All right, we're good, I think.
I'll call the score. 6-7-2.
That's really good. That's a really good speed up. They've gotten them down the middle twice, and right now, since Maggie is on the
7-7-2.
left and she is not used to playing the left, that was her assignment, and she's not used to taking that. But that's a great backhand flip, right back behind Jade.
Side out.
But now the Kawamotos have closed the gap. It's turning out to be a pretty good first
7-7-1.
game. Nice drop.
Point.
Just missed, but I actually really do like how Jade's looking to redirect out of that pattern right now instead of just staying in it with Maggie.
8-7-1.
Andrea's just pretty much taking any ball and looking to attack, though.
Second serve. Eight, 7-2.
Nice lean in.
Side out.
That's a lesson for everyone out there. If you're looking to improve, pressure people when they're staying back on their high thirds. Don't let them in easily. Ooh, and that was definitely a risky move. But Andrea is really looking to set the tone with some aggression. It's a good return. wow. This point's crazy.
Point.
What a point. And the ball movement by the Kawamotos just sets up so much. It's the speed and the spin that they hit it with. They can move around the kitchen and get their opponents hitting a lift dink to attack. Nice. Nice. And Jade is definitely the poacher of the team.
Point.
And we got our first game point.
10-8-1.
Wow.
Second serve.
It's a good point right there.
10-8-2.
And they hold it off.
Side out.
All right, they got a little work to do, but nevertheless, they saved 2
10-1.
game points.
Second serve.
And Jade was pretty much sitting on that one.
8-10-2.
I do like it, though, because she's been putting on pressure the whole game. What a dink. What a get.
Point. Nine, 10-2.
Wow. Wow. What a point. Those gets by Andrea with those dinks that they're hitting. I cannot stress enough how fast and just how much action they have on them. Good return. Game point number 4.
10-9-2.
And right down the middle.
Point. Game. 11.
But what a great first game. Team Kawamoto takes it 11-9, but very high quality. Let's see if Team Remynse can come back.
I think we're good. Let me repeat that. How did you like that? In between games here, we have a drawing for someone to play out on this court with the pros. Anyone got a ticket? Pink ticket? Get your tickets out. Everyone got their tickets out. First 3 numbers are 7, 3, 2, 0. If you're still in, stand up. 0, 7. Come on out, Louis. Of all people. I think he's related. So they're going to play 4 or 5 points with the pros. We're going to measure his skills, so give him some encouragement, right?
Game 2, times in 002.
All right, and we're back for game 2. And already kind of starting off how game 1 did with some long rallies. And Team Remynse is going to start off with the straight up stack again. Wow. Wow, Jackie's all over the place. Not a bad move. Andrea was just ready for it, and she wasn't ready for the recounter. Oh, what a good setup, though. I like the flick, too, because Jackie is going to be closing middle, and she went right back behind her, which is a good play. Just couldn't finish. Ooh, good look. It's a big side out after a point like that as well.
1-1-1.
That's a really good dink for the setup. little bit ambitious, but I like it. You got to try it sometimes, and it's good in the in the first game. Early on, I mean early on in the second game.
Second serve.
A little wide.
1-1-2.
Ooh.
Side out.
Just missed, but again, really good setup there.
1-1-1.
Good D. Because I did really like the trigger pull by Jackie. Andrea just blocked it right back behind her and made it ungettable.
2-1-1. Second serve.
So one adjustment that the Kawamotos have made that I think is pretty smart is they're sending all their thirds to Andrea. I would say it's a part in her game that the drive can be a little high sometimes if she's not feeling it, like right there. So they're struggling a little bit to get to the kitchen line, where Maggie has a very effective, nice and simple drop. So it's a good adjustment that they made at the end of game one that's made it a little more difficult for them to score in game two as well.
1-2-1. Second serve. 1-2-2.
It's a good spot, nice and low.
Side out. Two, 1-1.
And they decide to stay. Wow, what a good setup right there.
Second serve. Two, 1-2.
And they're staying again.
Side out.
Worked. Oh, and they're going to stay like this.
1-2-1.
I think it's good to do this if you have an option. Just straight up stacking all the time in the women's game. If you get stuck on a number, it makes it extremely difficult. Sometimes it's good just to throw in a different look. And
1-2-2.
going back to the normal way now. Lefty. Right now, the problem for both teams in scoring is just getting up to that kitchen line. I think that's just kind of how the ball is playing right now, indoors. Wow. Nice, we got an ATP and almost a defense. I don't know if it would have stayed in or not.
3-1-1. Second serve. Three, 1-2.
Yep, and really that's the only way the serving team hasn't scored at this game is they just haven't actually gotten up to the line.
1-3-1. Point.
It might be a little more difficult being indoors, but I would look to drop now. Both teams are just sitting heavy on the drives because that's pretty much all we've been seeing. There we go. It's a good angle as well.
Second serve. 2-3-2.
Ooh. Oh, she was sitting on it as well.
Side out. Yes, you have to. 3, 2, 1. Point.
That's a great drop and crash by Maggie.
4, 2, 1.
Nice. Oh, wow.
Foot fall.
Oh,
Yeah. Right foot, you lift it. Okay, yeah.
we had 2 lobs in that play.
Second serve.
It's a good point right there.
5, 2, 2.
4-2-2.
Oh, sorry, my bad. 1 second. Yes. Let me recall this. 4, 2, 2.
Ooh.
Point.
A little bit too low on that one, I would say, to hit it that hard.
5, 2, 2.
I like it, though. The left side player's got to take some risk. Nice. That was all set up by the pulls that Andrea took, and Maggie was ready to finish. Good complimentary pickleball.
6, 2, 2.
And it's looking like we might have a game 3 here. Nice.
Side out.
It's a great example of your partner speeding up and you being ready.
2, 6, 1.
That's a great lob. Oh, even better lob back. Wow.
Point.
Defend a lob with a lob.
3, 6, 1.
Great return. Wow. What a point. That's amazing digs by Jade and Jackie to defend off that lob. And then just a little bit of a miscommunication there in the defensive end.
4, 6, 1.
And the Kawamotos are getting much more aggressive now. I think that's what got them down in game at the beginning of this game. They were kind of letting Maggie and Andrea
5, 6,
dictate
1.
at the kitchen line. Now they're looking to. And they're also dropping as well and just getting up there. Ooh, yeah, not smart.
Point.
And it might be timeout time if they use them. I don't know. They have one timeout, but I think they're going to stay stubborn.
6, 6, 1.
Oh. lefty. Oh, and that's just
Point.
a little bit of a pull right there. I think I was expecting that dink to go a little bit higher as well, so it's not a bad thought, and it's hard to pull off. But like, we got a 5-point run by the Kawamotos right now. Wow. That's a great reach in and finish. You got to give it to them. They've made the adjustment of just dropping and then looking to pull trigger.
Point. 8, 6, 1.
And this might be a runaway train if they don't do something to break the momentum here. That was a great ball.
Point. 9, 6, 1.
We got 7 unanswered right now. Still on a 1, too. Oh, wow. Drive. Nice. That's great complimentary pickleball. And I like how aggressive they're being. And one thing that the Kawamotos do that is very underrated is they give you a bunch of different looks. So you don't really know what's coming because they're pretty unorthodox. And then it's hard to get the looks that you want to get. There's that angle volley again. Still have, oh, they didn't realize it.
10, 6, 2.
Still have a second server. Wow. Oh, what a great point.
Side out.
Jackie was just a little bit off that line, so the ball died on her. And let's see if Team Remynse can come back with anything. Nice.
Second serve. 6, 10, 2.
What a point. It takes a lot just to win one.
7, 10, 2.
Oh, nice. It's just tough because she's a lefty as well. So sometimes picking a spot on Jade, you have to think twice because it's usually going right to her forehand that she can slap at you. Same thing with lobbing her. That's why playing lefties is very difficult. And that will have it. Too close. Very good games, though. Team Kawamoto takes it 9-7.
There we go. That's a pretty good competition. Very good play. We have a couple other tickets for someone to be on this court with these pros. If you have your pink tickets up. The last 4 digits are 2004. Perfect. Think we can get a paddle? Bring it out.
We need a paddle. Louie, where's your paddle?
Good job, Leah.
I know this is just a regular.
And Mimi got them all.
So tell me a little bit. This is, I know, been a passion of yours, right?
Absolutely. I'm so thrilled that so many people took time out of their Saturday to join us here. We've been trying to get money to build pickleball courts in the Richland Township Park, and you've all, every single one of you has made a great contribution. Thank you. Thank you.
We were talking earlier about the actual why. Why do we need pickleball courts down here?
Well, for one thing, there aren't any in Richland at all. You know, are there in the surrounding areas? Absolutely there are. But that's saying you build them, they'll come. They will absolutely be filled as soon as they are built. Pickleball is great for the community. The township park right now is loaded with activities for children to do. There's a playground, there's soccer, there's baseball, there's racket football in the fall, but there's nothing for the adults. And this will give something for the adults to do, and it will be a great thing for our community, and just for people in general to come out and have fun. And points don't matter. I mean, these girls, yeah, they matter to them, but not today. The points don't matter.
Exactly. I think there's a lot of people that are going to benefit from the efforts that you guys are putting forward, the money that's being raised. I know you've done a great job with that. The township's behind it. I think the community is behind it. You know, we talk a lot about community is the biggest thing of pickleball. You know, there's a lot of things of pickleball, but community and the social part of it is really what it's all about. So I commend you for your efforts, and I celebrate with you. Thank you all for coming.
Bonus matches now.
And now we have some bonus matches, and we have one more ticket to draw after this, but Leah now is going to take the court, and we'll have some more action.
Sorry. Andrea here. Leia's pinch hitting for me this game. I was talking to Leia earlier today, and she was excited to play on the right, play some points on the right when she got out today. Look at her. She's making Jackie stack so she can play the right. They just said it was 2-0-1. Jade just missed a dink. She didn't miss a dink for the first 20 minutes while we were playing with her. Where was that?
Second serve.
The thing about the Kawamoto sisters is when they play together, they're a human backboard wall. But when you separate them and you give them someone who's a little bit more offensive, like Jackie has Leia now, I even think that makes them even more dangerous when they have a sort of an alpha next to them. They're both so good at countering and resetting and moving the dink around that they can really amplify somebody who's aggressive skills. Uh-oh.
Whoops.
Whose ball is it in the middle?
It's part of that communication that they don't miss when they're together, right?
Yeah, the twins? No, hardly ever. Also, since Jade started using that Selkirk paddle, she's got a little bit more pop on her balls, so she's got some put-away power with it. It was a really nice dink rally. All four ladies moved the ball around really well in that point. I think Jackie just pulled the trigger on a little bit of an inappropriate shot. Someday we might see the Kawamotos play against each other in a real match. I don't think we've ever seen it. Maybe a mix, but not in women's doubles. And they know each other so well. It'd be hours-long points. I haven't seen Maggie play any tournaments in a while, but she just shanked that ball. But I will say that when I played against her, her reach-in one-handed flick is one of the better in the women's game. So at her right probably has the best one. Now hers is dangerous, but I think Maggie's reach-in one-handed flick is right up there with some of the top in the women's game. She can hit it at all three corners, and all three spots on the court. Maggie's one-handed flick. Just reached in.
Caught Leia off guard, but she had her hands there.
Yep.
Great point.
Other things we're seeing in the higher level of the women's game now is we know when we've hit a bad shot or popped it up a little bit, and you see everybody else, or all four of them on this court are doing it really well, moving 4 or 5 feet off the line to either reset it or counter it and give themselves more time. That's why the points are taking so long. You can't. There's so much power in the game now. If you just stay and hold the line, you're gonna get blasted off the court. Compare that to maybe 2 years ago watching pickleball. I think that might be one of the bigger differences.
Of staying there and battling. Yeah.
Oh, she was trying to show off her one-handed flick there. I think she was just a little bit too far off the kitchen for that.
That's trouble.
Yeah, Leia's got a lot of put-away power.
You can't back up enough to get that one. What hands? Nice. That's a good point.
It was a really good point. There was a lot of resets in there, but eventually Leia got the best of it. So this is Maggie and I's hometown. This is where we grew up. We never played pickleball here. Neither of us have lived here in 10 plus years, but our mom still lives here. Kawamotos live about 3 or so hours from here. And Leia just moved back to Michigan for the summer. She says she'll be here between points, so she lives about an hour from here. I live about an hour and a half from here. And Maggie lives in New Jersey now, so it's kind of, I'm really grateful to all of them, able to get them to come to my hometown and help us try to raise some money to get courts here.
Especially as busy as your schedules are right now playing tournaments. And I
Yeah.
think Jade and Jackie said they play in May as their next event. So
Jade and Jackie are multi-sport athletes, so they had an intramural softball game last night that they played in.
really,
Yes.
that's a good eye. Just out. It's hard to think 82 degrees outside and we're playing indoors, but it's pretty decent in here.
Yeah,
got a
it's not
good
too
airflow,
bad in
yeah.
here at all.
I'm sure out on the court it was a lot hotter.
I think this is the first 80-degree weekend in Michigan this year, and of course, day on a weekend, because tomorrow's going to be in the 40s again, because pure Michigan. So, of course, today we're doing this inside, but we have about 100, 150 people here, and I appreciate them all coming, even though it's a gorgeous, beautiful day outside. Oh, Jackie tricked Jade there. I will say some of the most longest, intense rec games I've ever had, I'll call them girls' games, involved the Kawamoto twins, myself, and Althoff Merchant. He's an excellent fourth for a girls' game. Our points last like 30 balls every time. Nobody can put the ball away. Althoff lives about 3 hours south of them, and I live 3 hours north, so they get the benefit of both of us driving to them. We probably do that about 3 or 4 times a year. This is their first time coming to Michigan outside of Beer City Open.
Correct. Which we have to say is about to, entries start to open on that, right? Pretty soon?
Yeah, the entries registration opens on April 25th, next Monday at 10 a.m. on Pickleball brackets.
That's your
Too
feet.
much power there. All right, I think I'm back in. Somebody else will be in to talk to you guys next.
One more ticket to draw. We have 005. Who would that be? 005. Let's make sure. All right, 004. That's it. He's not gonna go again. 004. Got it. Yep. Sure. Sorry about that. We're going to let both of them play 4 points, so. Oh, he brought his shoes, his paddle. He might have brought his own ball even. What's your name, young man?
Makai.
Well, go get him. What a nice. So good. So good. Very good job. That's excellent. Do we have one more? We said we'd let you both come out here. And your name is? Genevieve. Beautiful name. All right. goes for a Kawamoto live right there. Got him on a run. Come on up. That was a great point, though. Very good point. Excellent. All right. Great job. I think we have another exhibition match you guys are going to put together. Is that right? One more? All right.
Yeah. Okay, I'll go back. Time's in 002.
All right, we're back with another fun game here. Andrea and Jackie. That was a classic Andrea right there. And I can say that because, you know, I am her sister. This is Maggie. And then following up with classic Jackie, you know, just a nice stick.
011. Second serve. 012. Side out.
I do think we're in here for a good treat with all these great points already right off the bat.
101.
I can definitely attest and say that there's not often that you get so many good players together for some fun weekend play outside of a tournament. Oh, lots of great defense though. Great defense and offense. It's good to see. It's interesting to see the Kawamotos just from the sideline. They definitely have great hands. It's next level.
Point. 401.
Leia's bringing the heat though. It's you know, she definitely is a power player, and she's definitely putting pressure on Andrea and Jackie right now, forcing them to speed up maybe prematurely in some instances. But now with the switch, nice finish through the middle.
Second serve. 502. Point. 602.
What a great point.
Another great point right there. I can definitely, I tell you, I think that Leia is remembering, you know, the MLP match from just a few weeks ago against Andrea, and it's like, nope, we're not going to have a repeat there, and it's coming hard. Oh, man. I thought it was going to be a back-to-back leg court right there. But, you know, a much-needed point for Andrea and Jackie there.
See if they can get it. Bring it back here.
Nice drop to get in and push Leia a little bit off the line there.
2-6-1.
What a nice dig. 3 nice digs.
Oh, lots of good defense, but you know, Leia got that one that was just a little high, and you know, it's like, nope, we're not playing this game anymore.
2-6-2.
Maybe a little ambitious, you know. That's like the highlight reel shot that we're hoping is gonna go in.
It's like a 6-2 shot, though.
Yeah, it looks pretty, you know.
Starting to see a little comeback here.
Yeah, you know, I definitely wouldn't expect a blowout with these matchups. They're definitely very evenly matched up.
Nice shot down here.
But I can tell you though, what makes the Kawamotos tricky is they hold the paddle really long, so you're not 100% sure where they're going to hit it direction-wise until they do, because they're able to flick it so much with their wrist.
Side out. 6-4-1.
Oh man, you know, we knew that was going to come at some point. Just a little long. You know, you definitely don't see Jackie missing too many lobs.
7-4-1. Second serve. 7-4-2.
Wow.
What a point.
You know, maybe not the best lob, but Jackie's hands are so quick, she was able to, you know, make lemonade out of lemons there.
Second serve. 4-7-2.
That is, I will say that's a challenge of a cross-court speed up. Jackie had the right spot or the right ball, but going cross-court gives your opponent just that little split second to really react. And I think they're going to redo that. You know, this is really legit pickleball here, where we're keeping to the rules pretty well.
Second serve. 7-4-2.
Great spots on the court there. lots of fun commentary out here on the court between all the players.
Second
You
serve.
can definitely tell the atmosphere is nice and fun and lighthearted.
4-7-2.
They were agreeing to play mixed doubles there.
Start out. 7-4-1.
Happened to come back a little half speed there. I think it caught her off guard.
Yeah, I think it hit off the paddle just enough that Jade was not
7-4-2.
expecting it.
What's that?
Good spot right through the middle.
Forehand in the middle. Takes it up the middle.
8-4-2. Start out.
See if they can close the gap a little bit
4-8-1.
more.
Oh, that was another one of those ambitious shots. You
A
know,
no
the
look.
highlight reel, like trying to, get on Sports Center's top 10 right there, but that's where Andrea wishes she had my flick,
5-8-2.
What a great point.
some great defense. Those digs are crazy.
Point.
I will say I think Jade got the hardest ones back. It's usually how it works. Get the hardest ones, and the maybe slightly
6-8-2.
easier one is the toughest.
Oh my, another lefty.
Start out. 8-6-1.
Oh, great defense.
Second serve.
That's like the one that's tough because Leia did
8-6-2.
everything right, and Andrea got it just perfectly low, and she's maybe went for a little too much trying to make it happen. Yeah, that's the other one. I don't know if the lob would have been my first choice there. Actually, probably would have been my first choice, but watching it, it's maybe not the first choice.
Start out.
Let's see if Jackie and Andrea can string
6-9-1.
together a couple extra points here.
Second serve.
It's a rare miss.
6-9-2.
Good cover. What a great
yeah.
point.
Lots of great defense there, and really all players were in the right spots at the right time.
7-9-2.
Good call.
Point.
Closing it up there.
8-9-2.
8-9.
It's getting tight. Oh,
We
nice.
have it all tied up.
Definitely weren't expecting this after the 6-0 start that
9-9-2.
Leah and Jade had.
Definitely coming a highlight reel here.
I think Leah thought the point was over.
I think so. A lefty. This is something else.
What a point, what a point. You know, I've seen a lot of those highlight reel type points from that MLP match from a few weeks ago, and I
Yeah.
think Leah wanted to be on the winning side of it this time. You know?
9-9-1.
That I can breathe now, right?
Yeah, I'm tired just watching that one.
Second serve. 9-9-2.
Oh, man.
Side out.
There's some net court help right in the middle of that.
9-9-1.
Oh my gosh, more net court love right there. You love to be on the side of the winning side of that point, but
10-9-1.
losing sucks every time. We've all been there. Oh,
Peekaboo.
and here we are again. Second game point.
10-9-2.
Andrea saw it, but was maybe
Start out.
half a step behind when she hit that one.
9-10-1.
Leah and Jade have been stuck on 9 here for
Second
a
serve.
few side outs. So let's see on the second serve if they can make something happen.
9-10-2.
Oh, let court love the other way there. I think that was, well deserved.
10-10-2.
We have a tied up game.
And again, I will say from playing against Jade, she does get quite a few let courts. Another great point, though. Lots of really good points here at the end of this match.
Going. 11, 10, 2.
Nice
Wow.
return.
What a get.
Oh, and a
And
net
I mean,
cord
and I
finishes
feel
the
like
game.
that was only like
Wow.
deserving right there because they've only had 100 net cords both ways, so it's only fitting that that's how it ended. But another great point. We'll maybe have one more here.
I think we're close to a wrap up.
We're at 340, so probably like
340.
one more game or something.
We have time for one more, you girls.
Probably one more game.
One more game. They've agreed to one more game. How about that? Thank you. Anyone else want one? Uh-oh. Who's got it? Who's got it? Oh, there's two of them there. Anyone else? Before we get that started, I have one more towel. You guys need one more? We have a guest here that has offered us, obviously we know that this is all a fundraiser. If I can have your attention just a second. We know this is a fundraiser, right? I had someone offer us a one-night stay at the Amway Grand that we could auction off if we'd like to do that. Is anyone interested in a one-night stay at the Amway Grand? It's worth $350. So, I'm not an auctioneer by any means, but I do have a mic. So, somebody give me a beginning bid of, let's say, $50. What do you think, George? Is that okay, George? I see $50. Do I hear 60? 60. 80. I hear 80. Any higher? 100. 100. Anyone with 110? 110. This is going to go to the Richland 150 already. Wow. 150. 160, 170, 180, $200. $200. 200. 225. Playing some big ball here. 225. 250, she says. 250. Anyone's just waiting in the background until they slow down. 250. This is a one-night stay. Thanks to George Aquino. Appreciate that offer. 250 going once. 350. Take that. 350. 350 might get her. Drop the mic. I don't even dare drop the mic. Any higher? She can have it. Woo! Sold to Nikki Hort, owner Elders Helpers. Nikki, you know what went with that? I didn't say it before, but you can actually play 4 points with the ladies out here when they're done with this, okay? So I want you to get your shoes. Thank you. $350. Thank you, George. Thank you, everyone, for coming.
लेडी से पूछ के टावल ले लो अपने लिए लेडी से पूछ के टावल ले लो टावल ले लेंगे
Jim, you got a paddle? Oh, you got one. That's okay. All right. Yours. Great job. Thank you, ladies.
It was like a match point, you know, so oh, shoot.
start leaving bad reviews, I'll get off. Which one is it?
Got it. Since you guys are sticking around, they're sticking around. I think they like this game.
Time's in 0:02.
All right, everyone. It's Jackie Kawamoto on the mic. I got kicked out of the last game,
Point.
so you're stuck with me.
1:02. Side out.
Got it.
0:11.
Well, there's a dud of a return from
Second
Jade.
serve.
Let's see Leia's new serve she's been practicing.
0-1-2.
That's too good for Maggie, right down at Jade's feet.
Side out. 1-0-1. Second serve. 1-0-2. Point.
Big reach there from Leia. Normally she'll make that 10 out of 10 times.
2-0-2. Side out.
It's a tough spot right to Jade's forehand. I don't like playing against her for that reason. Lefties.
0-2-1.
Oh, that's a big finish. Great point by Jade and Leia. Continuing to crash into the net there.
1-2-1. Point.
It's okay. Is this good? Is this better?
2-2-1.
Good spot by Leia there.
Point.
Into Maggie's body.
Got it.
3-2-1.
Uh-oh.
Point.
You've seen a couple of those while you're out there.
4-2-1. Point. 5-2-1. Point. 6-2-1. Point. 7-2-1. Second serve.
Leia's already
7-2-2.
doing a better job than me out there. She even matches Jade better than I do today.
Side out.
sure she'll get a few less eye rolls from Jade than I received.
Second serve. 2-7-2. Side out.
Great hands there by Leia.
7-2-1. Second serve. 7-2-2. Point.
Missed dink there by Maggie. Let's see if she can find a rhythm here.
8-2-2. Side out. 2-8-1. Point. 3-8-1. Point.
Great spots there by Andrea. Pulling it cross court.
4-8-1. Point.
Great spot there. I appreciate Andrea's attempt of the lob here.
5-8-1.
She lobs more than I do now.
Second serve. 5-8-2.
Oh no. Great D by Andrea and Maggie. Leia just couldn't finish that one.
6-8-2. Side out.
Lucky that went long. Brutal selection by Jade there.
8-6-1.
Another lob.
And great shot by Leia.
Point.
It's a rendition of a lob shake and bake there.
Oh yeah.
9-6-1.
See, I do the shake, Jay, or I throw it up. Jay doesn't crash though.
Second serve.
The net is not Leia's friend right now.
No.
9-6-2.
Oh, there it is.
Side out.
Andrea's all over that. Her favorite shot.
Didn't see as many of those go through you girls though today.
I see Jade pop it up and I'm already back at the baseline there before I can get it.
Just long.
Second serve.
Andrea can't believe it.
6-9-2. Side out. 9-6-1. Second serve.
Oh, she went for it at 9-6-1, but just a little
9-6-2.
long. 9-6-2.
Point.
Ooh, lefty Andrea pulls it wide. Good shot by Jade. Wish she did that when she was my partner, but it's fine.
Side out.
That was a whoops, but it worked.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes.
6-10-1. Point.
Leia set it up perfectly. I think just missed it wide though.
7-10-1. Point.
Comeback here, maybe we'll see a tie
8-10-1.
game.
Lee. Oh, that's tough. Tough spot right there. Jade happened to get that one back down at Maggie's feet. All right, 8-10-2.
8-10-2.
See if Koop can do Koop things here.
Wow.
Yeah, great move. Keep sliding all the way over to the middle. Finish the point.
Side out. Ten, 8-1. Point. Game. Final score.
Good game. Good comeback by Andrea and Maggie. I don't have anything.
Looks like we're about to wrap this up, I believe. One more round of applause for the ladies. I think they deserve a standing ovation, in my opinion. I'm not sure about you, but to see this type of talent come to Michigan, let alone to Richland, this is amazing. So appreciate you girls traveling so far today. We'd welcome you anytime. I've always enjoyed watching you play at the BCO as well, so that was nice to see you come back, definitely. Thank you for Andrea and Maggie. I wanted to get her attention, so thank you for being a big part of this, kind of putting it together. I'm sure that phone call was to say, hey, we'd like to do something like this. I know your mom had a big part in it, but we've been blessed today, and I think we learned a few new shots maybe. And we just want to give thanks as well to Scott McAllister for doing all the live streaming here, for Leia Jansen for being on the court as well as on the mic. Thank you, Leia. We wish all of you pros luck in the future in all of your matches that we watch most often online, but when we get to see in person, this is a blessing. So thank you, everyone. Thank you, Mary, for putting this on. Thank you, Jim.